Good morning. It is 6:25 and I started walking a couple minutes ago. I just didn't turn the camera on until I got out of camp. There were 6 of us there last night. It was me and Remy, operator, Kevin, Tripod and Sprinkles. And Tripod has a string of colored lights that he put out, and we all kind of sat out and talked for quite a while actually. It was very fun because, come to find out, several of us all know some people and have friends in common. So it was a fun night, and my dilemma now is I want to do 20 plus a day. I want to stay busy walking, and I will get to town too early. So I really shouldn't do more than 20 today, but I just don't know. I don't know if I can stop that early. We'll just see. I'm going to try to go slow and kind of piddle. These other people are mostly, they're going to get to town a day earlier than me, which I should never change those reservations because now I'm stuck twiddling my thumbs. Today is a really big day, and it's going to happen real quick here this morning. Slept at mile 399 last night. So not only are we about to hit 400, that's halfway. That's halfway down with the AZT already. This one's flying by, man. Just like that, halfway done with the AZT. It's crazy to think about. I was thinking about this a little bit yesterday. One thing that I have definitely, I guess, gained or learned or just realized on this trail, it's been so much more of a solo adventure. And typically in the past, I would try to always plan shuttles or rides and have all that lined out. And this time, I've not tried to do that. Partially just because I wanted to do things a little differently. And also, motels have been expensive and hitching is cheaper. I'm trying to save a little bit where I could. But I think the thing that I've realized here is I can figure it out. No matter what the situation is, you can figure it out and figure out how to make it happen. Whether it's the rides, you get in the police car, you get dropped off halfway between, the trailheads and towns, whatever the scenario, I'll figure out how to make it work out. And I think that gives you a bit of calmness and confidence in the situations and helps to relieve any kind of potential anxieties. Like yesterday, tried over an hour to hitch, and instead of just like giving in and calling a shuttle, I figured it out and made it happen. And I don't know, there's just been especially the last week or two, there's just been a different level of, calmness and happiness out here. So that's my thoughts at the halfway point. Alright, it's overcast and cloudy today. It's been really nice so far. As you can see, I'm in this big pine forest. That's the trail south, the way I came from. And it's been lovely so far. It's not very hot. It's just very mild and comfortable. And it's been beautiful. Okay, I am at the high point. I'm at 7,151 feet. It's been very mild today. Temperature has been perfect. It's been cloudy. The trail is all rock, but it's like smooth rock. It's not all that loose stuff. So the treadway has been great. Even though we've done a lot of climbing, the grade hasn't been that bad for the most part. So today has been pretty nice. Looking forward to Pine, because of the reservation there. I have all day today, tomorrow, the next day, and I'm not supposed to check in the following day. I'm only 48 miles from there, and it's like not even noon. So I will definitely be there a day early, unless I just decide to stop and camp early. So I'll probably wait till tomorrow if I have service. See if it's possible to switch the days back. If not, I'll just be at the trailhead for an afternoon and a night, and it would essentially be a 0-0. I don't know. We'll figure it out, but I wouldn't be opposed to a 0-0. I told y'all I was ready to zero when I was in the Payson. I've only had 2 zeros. By the time we get to Pine, it'll be like 460 miles in. I'm ready to chill and let my body relax a little bit before the final stretch. Okay, it is 11:50. So that means I left camp about almost 5.5 hours ago. Had one sit-down break. Done 12.3, and I have 0.6 to the water. So I plan to stop at the water and take a longer break, eat some lunch. I did pass 3 other hikers this morning that I was around before going to town. And then the other 5 that I camped with, 2 of them left right behind me, but I've not seen anyone else. So I assume that when I stop for a longer break and get water, I'll see some more of the people. Like I said, it's early. I'm probably going to go further than I was supposed to for this plan today, but whatever. It is beautiful. It is absolutely amazing scenery. Look at that. Look at all that. It's crazy. The Arizona Trail continues that way. But Bear Spring, where I'm going to get water, that says a 1/4 mile. The map says 400 yards. So there's also a really nice camp spot back there. So I was going to, there's some up here too though. Okay, well, let's get water first and then figure out where we're going to take our break. Okay, I'm going to show you what the spring looks like. I already got my water. There's a bunch of bees all around it, but it's right here. It's good, cold, clean water. It is almost 1 o'clock. I had lunch. I tried to take a nap. I laid down for about 20 minutes here, but flies the size of helicopters wouldn't let me sleep. So nobody else is caught up. I was kind of thinking I'd see some people here, but I've been here probably 45 minutes or so now. So I'm gonna put my shoes on and get to walking. I may have spoke too soon earlier when I said that the trail treadway had been so nice today. Ever since lunch break, there have been quite a few sections where it's just real rocky and real slow going. It is about 10 to 4. I'm at Chilson Spring, about 150 feet up the hill there. There was some water. I got a little bit, so now I have enough for tonight if need be, but I'm not fully loaded. There is another spring 3.2 from here, but I looked at the few icons in this area and there's no mention of any decent camping anywhere. The only things by the next spring, apparently there are some spots, but there were some burn areas there, so it may not be good to camp under those trees in case they're dropping limbs. Don't really have a whole lot of a plan here, so I think what I'm going to do is just head towards that spring and see if I find something. I don't want to stop for a while. I'm sure I can get to at least that spring and then make a decision I mean, it would be nice if there was a spot by the junction to the spring. That way I could get water in the morning and not have to dry camp. All right, I had to climb up this hill off the trail a bit. Here's where I got my water for the night. It's good, clean, cold water, filled to the overflowing. I don't know exactly what time it is. It's probably 20 after 5 or 5:30. There is no camping anywhere down by this trail junction. In fact, since the last spring and the last 3.2 miles, I've seen exactly one spot for one tent. It's just the way this terrain lays. There's just not much camping. So I'm gonna load up on water. There's good water tomorrow, like a good reliable source in 11 miles. So I drank a little over a liter here. I'm gonna take 4 with me. So I have plenty for dinner and coffee in the morning and all that. And I'm just gonna start walking until I find a spot. It'd be nice to find somewhere up here with the view, but you can see the rocks. Okay, so coming from a long way away, I could see a saddle right here in the trail, and I thought, man, I hope there's a spot right there, because if not, I've got another like 1.5 or 2 miles, and it's gonna be dark soon. I was walking through here and I thought nothing, and then hidden by these manzanitas. That's gonna be home tonight. All right, I have been working like a madman since I got here. I got set up, I got cleaned up, got my clothes changed. I've got my water working on boiling. I'm gonna have this peak refuel meal. I got this out of the hiker box. I've had it since Kearney. It was like free, so that was really exciting. Here's what I've been up to. I tried to call the hotel that I have the reservation at. I ended up doing 24 miles today, so I'm only 35 miles from town. So I called the lady. She said she's now booked solid for the 16th. I will be to the trailhead by probably noon on the 16th. But my reservation is not to the 17th and 18th. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm either gonna have to try to stay with the trail angel. So she said if I could get in at the inn in Strawberry, she would still pick me up from the trailhead, take me there, and then pick me back up to bring me back to her place when my reservation is the next day. So if that happens, I'll be double zeroing. I mean, realistically, the only other option is to do like 2 really short days and then just sit in the tent, which that's not going to happen. So I got to look at that some more here tonight. Today was just a really nice day. The weather was just so pleasant. It was overcast. I was expecting some of these climbs to be way worse than they were. Everything just kind of went smooth and uneventful today. Still had some beautiful scenery. So all in all, it was a really good day. Hopefully I get a good night's sleep here. I'm hoping this dinner's good. But I've rambled enough for tonight, so I'm going to tell you now, have a good night. Come back tomorrow and we'll figure out what the heck we're going to do when we get to town.